stood above the water, white against the evening blue. I carried one small leather case and memories full of you. The curtains moved like slow dancers. Sun was resting in the air. I wore the blue silk dress you loved, but you were nowhere there. The ocean knew the way we were and whispered what I feel. Blue silk by the sea, moving softly around me. The moon touched every empty room, but never brought you back to me. But the house forgot our melody. Your glass remained beside the window, a pale rain beneath the dust. The silver frame still held our picture from the summer of our trust. I opened every balcony door and let the night come through. The same warm wind that lifted my hair once carried promises from you. Thought the years had changed the view, but every wave still sounded like you. Oh, blue silk by the sea, moving softly around me. The moon touched every empty room, but never brought you back to me. Blue silk by where you once held me tenderly. The water kept our old reflection, but the house forgot our melody. I remembered barefoot mornings, coffee cooling in the sun, your hand resting at my waist before the leaving had begun. and I waited for you no more. Placed 2 glasses on the terrace where the sea met evening gold. Lit the candles by the railing while the coastal air turned cold. Your message said you'd join me before the moon rose high. So I kept the white wine chilling and believed you one more time. The harbor lights came one by one, but you never crossed beneath them. Your champagne stayed unopened while the candles burned away. Every bubble held a promise. You were never there to make. Your champagne stayed unopened. Cold as everything between us. I waited through the midnight tide for a love that would not reach us. Waiter cleared the other tables and asked if I was fine. I said you had been delayed again and ordered us more time. A sailboat vanished past the harbor. The band played something slow. The silver bucket sweating as the hours let me know. No storm had held your footsteps back, only a heart that chose another path. Your champagne stayed unopened while the candles burned away. Every bubble held a promise. You were never there to make. Your champagne stayed unopened. Cold as everything between us. I waited through the midnight tide for a love that would not reach us. In my waiting hand for words that sounded permanent. But celebration needs 2 hearts, and hope cannot remove a cork. So I raised my empty crystal glass to the woman I had ignored. No toast for your returning, no kiss beneath the moon, just all upon the tablecloth, and one chair leaving soon. Your champagne stayed unopened, but my eyes were open wide. I saw how long I had been waiting for someone who had already said goodbye. Your champagne stayed unopened, so I took it from the ice left your reason somewhere else. I kept the rest of my life. The candles drowned in sea wind. Dawn appeared beyond the bay. Your champagne stayed unopened, and I walked away. I walked along the harbor where the morning boats came in. The sailors lowered their voices when they saw me in the wind. The woman at the cafe looked away and touched my hand, like she knew a hidden story. I was starting to understand. Every face became a warning. Every silence chose your side. The marina knew you lied. Every anchor, every light, every boat along the water knew where you had been at night. The marina knew you lied, while I wore your trust with pride. You made a secret of betrayal, but the whole coast knew outside. Your captain called me darling, with a sadness in his eyes, then asked if I had met the woman who had sailed with you last night. I said you had been working on the mainland through the week. He studied all the ropes below him, like the truth was hard to speak. The gulls cried over quiet masts as my faith went drifting past. Every anchor, every light, every boat along the water knew where you had been at night. The marina knew you lied, while I wore your trust with pride. You made a secret of betrayal, but the whole coast knew outside. I saw two glasses in your cabin, one with lipstick on the rim, a silk scarf beside the compass, and a perfume in the wind. You believed the sea would hide you, that the tide would clear your name, but water carries every whisper back to where the truth remains. The dock boys knew, the night guard knew, the woman selling roses knew, the moon above, the harbor tide, everybody knew you lied. The marina You wore a white linen shirt with the sleeves rolled to your skin. I carried my shoes in one hand while the evening tide came in. We ran beyond the beach chairs where the lanterns burned behind. Two foolish hearts in summer with no fear of borrowed time. The sea was warm around our feet. Your laughter moved inside the breeze. White linen in the salt wind, your arms around my waist. We kissed beneath the sky so wide, I thought nothing could be changed. White linen in the salt wind, moonlight shining through your smile. You promised me an endless coast, and I believed you for a while. A little band was playing from the terrace near the bay. Soft guitar and brush percussion carried slowly our way. You turned me on the shoreline, barefoot underneath the stars, and whispered that no distance could divide two faithful hearts. The waves erased our steps behind, but I believed your hand held mine. White linen in the salt wind, your arms around my waist. We kissed beneath the sky so wide, I thought nothing could be changed. White linen in the salt wind, moonlight shining through your smile. You promised me an endless coast, and I believed you for a while. Now I know a perfect evening does not prove a love is true. Some men speak their best forever when the night is warm and blue. Still I will not stain that summer with the sorrow that came late. There was beauty in the moment, even if it could not stay. like water on the sand. One last dance, one fading hand. White linen in the soft wind still returns when evenings fall. Not because I want you near me, but because I once had all. White linen in the soft wind, a photograph the years preserved. You gave me one enchanted summer, though you could not give the love I deserved. White linen in the soft wind, now the memory feels kind. I release the man who left me, but keep the woman from that time. The tide comes in without you, and the moon still paints the shore. White linen in the salt wind cannot hold me anymore. Follow the curved shoreline while the afternoon turned gold. Your villa rose above the palms, just as I remembered old. I thought I saw the curtains move, and almost called your name. And someone stepped into the sun, and nothing stayed the same. She wore your white shirt loosely, with her dark hair falling free, then rested both hands on the rail where you once waited for me. Woman, wave from your balcony, smiling down toward the sea. She moved like she belonged inside the life you promised me. A woman, wave from your balcony, and you appeared behind her there. You placed your hand upon her shoulder, like my love had never lived upstairs. Harbor bells kept ringing, tourists laughed along the sand. I stood beneath the bougainvillea with your old key in my hand. She turned and said something softly. You lean close to hear her voice, then kiss the place below her ear, as though she had always been your choice. No letter could have told me what one small gesture made me see. You had not lost your way back home. placed your hand upon her shoulder, like my love had never lived upstairs. Did she sleep beneath the linen I had chosen for our room? Did she pour her morning coffee where my blue flowers used to bloom? Did you tell her that the ocean was the reason you came alive? Did you give her all the sentences you once used to make me stay? I could have climbed the stone steps, I could have called you both by name, but dignity can leave in silence without becoming part of shame. I set your key upon the seawall, watched it glitter in the sun. The metal held our former doorway, but that doorway was undone. A woman waved from your balcony, but she was not waving at me. She saw a stranger by the shoreline, and then turned back peacefully. A woman waved from your balcony, and suddenly I understood. You had replaced me in the picture long before I ever knew. A woman waved from your balcony, so I raised one hand goodbye, not to her and not to you, but to the woman who believed your lies. The tide moved over my footprints as I left the villa behind. A woman waved from your balcony, and I walked back into my life. I found the letter in my suitcase, folded underneath the blue. The paper still held traces of the summer I trusted you. You wrote beside the ocean that your heart would never roam, that every road would turn around and bring you safely home. But ink can't keep a sentence long after love has changed. The tide took back your promise, carried every word away, forever broken to pieces, disappeared beneath the waves. The tide took back your promise, till no letter could remain. What you wrote belonged to yesterday, so the ocean took your name. I walked beyond the harbor, where the beach was pale and wide, held your letter to the moonlight as the water climbed the tide. One page spoke of devotion, one promised rings and white, but every line felt colder than the salt wind that night. I placed the pages on the sand and opened up my empty never broke into pieces and disappeared beneath the waves. The tide took back your promise till no letter could remain. What you wrote belonged to yesterday. So the ocean took your name. The first wave touched the edges, the second blurred the ink, the third erased the future you had taught my heart to think. I watched our little paper kingdom lose its shape beneath the foam, and understood that written vows cannot make a liar home. No match, no flame, no angry goodbye, just water beneath an open sky. No need to tell, no need to blame. The sea knew how to clear your name. And the tide took back your promise, but it did not take my pride. It washed away the woman who kept waiting by your side. The tide took back your promise and returned my heart to me. You had written down forever, but I chose reality. The tide took back your promise. As the dawn crossed through the gray, the ocean kept your empty words, and I walked cleanly away. By morning, nothing rested where your letter met the sea. The tide took back your promise and left the shore to me. I boarded while the harbor was still silver before dawn. Your yacht moved with the water like it knew that I was gone. The cabin held your jacket and the scent you always wore. Your watch lay near the chart book where you had left it once before. It measured every hour. You had asked my heart to waste, but time had finally taught me what your love could not replace. I left your watch beside the compass. Let them tell you what you lost. One could count the years behind us. One could show how far you crossed. I left your watch beside the compass. Time the hands that failed me. I was choosing where I'd go at last. The golden face was shining with your initials on the back. A gift from my first summer, when I still believed your path. I used to watch those small hands and wait for your return. Now every second sounded like a lesson I had learned. A man can own an ocean and still lose his sense of home. A woman can lose years in waiting, then find her way alone. I left your watch beside the compass. Let them tell you what you lost. One could count the years behind us. One could show how far you crossed. I left your watch beside the compass. Time and truth beneath the glass. You could keep the hands that failed me. I was choosing where I'd go at last. The compass needle trembled, then settled toward the north. Like a harp it had been wandering, remembering what it was worth. Your watch kept turning backward through the life we could not save. But I no longer owe tomorrow to the promises you made. Keep the hours, keep the gold, keep the stories growing old. Keep the vessel, keep the sea. Time and direction now belong to me. I left your watch beside the compass, where the morning touched the chrome. You had always known the hour, but never how to lead us home. I left your watch beside the compass and stepped down onto the pier. Every second moved me forward. Every direction became clear. I left your watch beside the compass. No final message, no regret. You could count the time without me. I would live the time I had left. The yacht remained behind me as the harbor bells began. Your watch stayed by the compass, and my future filled my hands. The yacht slipped from the harbor as the shoreline faded small. I left my shoes beside the cabin and heard the open water call. The boards were cool beneath me, silver under midnight blue. For once the sea felt wider, without a road leading to you. No waiting heart, no backward glance, only waves inviting me to dance. Barefoot across the moonlit deck, with the soft wind on my neck. Every step released a memory I no longer needed to protect. Barefoot across the moonlit deck, I let the night untie regret. I thought alone would feel like losing, but I had never felt this free yet. A saxophone played softly from the radio below. The rhythm moved around my body, warm and elegant and slow. In the blue silk from before, but now it held no trace of you. It belonged to me once more. The woman you had left behind was dancing back into her life. Barefoot across the moonlit deck, with the soft wind on my neck. Every step released a memory I no longer needed to protect. Barefoot across the moonlit deck, I let the night untie regret. I thought alone would feel like losing, but I had never felt this free yet. I used to fear an empty ocean without your hand upon the wheel, but freedom has a quiet motion that no false love could ever feel. The moon did not ask questions, the tide did not demand. They simply gave me room to breathe and taught my feet to stand. One step beyond the villa, one turn beyond the pain, one breath without your shadow, one heart becoming whole again. Barefoot across the moonlit deck, no chain of pearls around my move toward the sunrise, while the dark dissolved behind. Barefoot across the moonlit day, I found the rhythm of my life. I wrote from every harbor on the finest paper blue, postcards filled with sunsets, all addressed and sent to you. I described the moon on water, how the palms moved after rain, then signed each page with tenderness you never gave again. I kept believing one true line might bring your distant heart to mine. No more letters from the coast, no more words for someone gone, no more sealing up my loneliness and sending it along. No more letters from the coast, no more waiting by the door. You never answered what I gave you, so I won't write anymore. The hotel clerk brought nothing when the morning mail arrived. Still I found another reason to believe your love survived. I wrote about the empty terrace and the music from the bay, but every page became another piece of me I gave away. Your silence traveled farther than any letter ever could. No more letters from the coast, no more words for someone gone, no more sealing up my loneliness and sending it along. No more letters from the coast, no more waiting by the door. You never answered what I gave you, so I won't write anymore. I gathered every draft together, every sentence crossed with tears, every maybe, every someday I had carried through the years. I did not burn them in anger or throw them in the phone. I placed them in a wooden drawer and let my heart come home. No return address, no final plea, no map from you back home to me, no scented page, no coastal rose. Some endings need no envelope. No more letters from the coast, I have said all I can say. hands were finally free to hold a life worth living for. I closed the book of addresses and watched the white sails go. No more letters from the coast, only somewhere new to know. The coast was almost hidden under clouds of silver gray. I stood alone above the rocks with nowhere left to stay. The island slept behind me, the open water rolled. Then one bright beam crossed through the mist and wrapped me in its gold. I had searched so long for your return, I never saw my own light burn. The lighthouse turned toward me like it knew that I was lost. It found me through the darkness after everything love cost. The lighthouse turned toward me, and the whole black ocean shone. For the first time I could see a way that did not lead me home to you. Its circle swept the harbor, past the villa on the hill, past the balcony and windows where your borrowed life stood still. Then it crossed the empty shoreline where I left your promises, and showed me all the open sea beyond what loving you had been. No voice called out across the foam. Still, something in me answered home. The lighthouse turned toward me like it knew that I was lost. It found me through the darkness after everything love cost. The lighthouse turned toward me, and the whole black ocean shone. For the first time I could see a way that did not lead me home to you. I thought a man would be my compass, thought his arms would be my shore. But love that leaves you without direction cannot guide you anymore. A lighthouse does not chase the vessel, it stands honest through the night. It does not promise calm forever, it only offers faithful light. One beam across the water, one truth across my heart. The road I feared was ending was only where I had to start. The lighthouse turned toward me, and I lifted up my eyes. Every wave became a pathway. Every cloud released the sky. The lighthouse turned toward me, not to lead me back to you. It pointed past the fading island toward a life I never knew. The lighthouse turned toward me as the eastern colors grew. I had waited years for someone else to show me what to do. Now the lighthouse turned toward me, and I finally understood. The light I needed through the darkness had been shining where I stood. The beam moved on across the sea as morning warmed the blue. The lighthouse turned toward me, and I became my own light too. I left the blue silk hanging by the window of my room. It had carried too much midnight, too much memory and perfume. I chose a dress of gold and satin, let it fall against my skin, then opened every curtain and invited daylight in. I did not dress for your attention, I dressed to meet myself again. To the morning, like the sun had learned my name. Every thread caught fire around me, every step released the shame. I wore gold into the morning, no dark shadow at my side. You had left me dressed in sorrow, but I returned in golden light. I walked into the dining room where the white tables face the bay. The waiter smiled and asked me, would another guest be joining me today? I said only my own company, then ordered coffee, fruit and wine. For once, an empty chair beside me did not make the moment incomplete. The ocean glittered through the glass, and I did not search the shore for you. believe. I had worn your disappointment like a color made for me, but gold was waiting underneath it, bright as who I used to be. Gold on my shoulders, gold in my eyes, no borrowed promise, no sweet disguise. Gold in the daylight, gold in my soul. I came to this island broken, I would leave it whole. I wore gold into the morning, and the whole room turned to see, not the woman you abandoned, but the woman you set free. I wore gold into the morning, raised my glass toward the sea, not to what we might have become, but to everything awaiting me. I wore gold into the morning while the island came alive. You had kept the fading summer, I had found the rest of my life. The blue dress stayed behind me as my ship arrived in sight. I wore gold into the morning and carried my own light. The ship pulled from the island as the morning opened wide. Golden sunlight crossed the water, and the coast fell from my side. The villa faded into white, blue. I watched the life I almost chose disappear along with you. No final wave, no backward plea, only open sky in front of me. The ocean sang me home with a voice beneath the foam. Every wave became a harmony, saying I was not alone. The ocean sang me home, past the love I had outgrown. It did not carry me back to you, it carried me back to my soul. Silk filled my suitcase, you let us stay behind. The golden dress moved in the breeze like sunlight giving life. I held my face toward the wind and tasted salt and grace. For once the tears upon my skin did not belong to pain. The farther that the island grew, the more my heart came into view. The ocean sang me home with a voice beneath the foam. Every wave became a harmony, saying I was not alone. The ocean sang me home, past the love I had outgrown. It did not carry me back to you, took the letters, the dawn took the shame. The lighthouse showed direction, the wind released your name. The gold held the sunlight, the waves held the song, and somewhere past the harbor I remembered I belonged. The ocean sang me home, where my heart could stand alone. Every dark and restless current led me somewhere strong and whole. The ocean sang me home, with no sorrow in its tone. I had crossed the sea to find your love, and found a life that was my own. The ocean sang me home. As the island left the view, I did not lose my chance at heaven, I only lost my faith in you. The ocean sang me home till the mainland lights appeared. I arrived with nothing missing and no reason left to fear. The ship moved into morning, while the horizon turned to gold. The ocean sang